for more videos.
Welcome back, everybody. Hawkins again, playing some more Oxygen Not Included. We are right back in it where we left off. We do have an increasing amount, finally, of water in this area. Oh, we don't have our power online for this guy. We should definitely do that. Run that power line. As soon as you get around to it, boys. This piping system has to get in first, however, and right now you're going to be pumping from here with the priority feeding through this machine and then coming out here. It is, however, currently empty. The temperature in these pipes is -9, but it's polluted water, so that's fine. Are we not prioritizing? Oh, we left a hole in the line there. Okay, so get that done. That's going to take its sweet time. So this thing just has to get, again, just like this one over here, just has to get above 5. As long as, green signal if it's below 5 degrees. That will be, actually, you know what? Let's keep it at 12. That's fine. Let's do that. Let's make sure these things go to 12. I don't want a bunch of cold water in the system. So, oops, 12. Enter. And spacebar to go. 12, enter. Keep it going. Okay. Alright, so there we go. This has to have an output for the piping. I know, much of my design systems have been legitimately could be called embarrassing atrocities, but you know, we won't go there. We won't go there, okay. That and that can go in place there, and then what I'd like to do is just put in another tile here to make sure no water splashes over in the wrong directions in weird ways. Although that's not really likely to happen here, but whatever. Also, so this is going to be a spot. Oh, we need to power it. Need to power that right here. Good. That'll be the temperature system. And I kind of want that to happen right now. What'll happen once we build that and connect this is the water should start flowing pretty much instantaneously. Once we get this beauty right here in place. Go, go, go on the power and go there. Okay, then these things are going to be drawn in from down here, which is awkward that we're going to need another pumping system. Right? Yeah, this is going to be another pumping system. However, this one is going to go... It's a little awkward that we did those backwards. Let's not do those that way then. I'm going to change this up. This one's going to come up here and here. And then we're actually going to remove these. There we go. And then we can pipe up here. And power in from the other side. Power from the top down. There's going to be a lot of power drop. Whoa, what was that? That's impressive. Whoa, right to the edge of the map? You didn't have 4 game. That was wonky. How far did you place those? Place any out in the darkness and void? No? Okay. That was weird. It was a, probably an issue with autosave. Okay, so these will be disconnected now. This unit here is going to bring the water up here from this, which means I don't want it running there. So I want this one to go over here. And then these ones are going to go elsewhere. They're going to pump straight up to this pipes right here. So let's go with that. That pipe can go away. And this right here. That pipe can go away. Go ahead. Do all the things like that. And then we'll put a plumbing bridge set in here. Go up there and up there. You guys can go across with the connections that no longer breach that. Good. This is now dumping water out. Oh, and again, it's out of issues. Okay, you're going to go with above. No. Below 1. Which is fine. You're still going to run. It'll shut off the moment any germs come through. Now, is this thing not in the amount of water needed? That's the problem there. Okay. So this pump is going to run into here. What I think we might do... yes, no. What's the temperature down here? Minus something degrees. Not submerged in liquid. Oh. Well. That's interesting. Stop that then. Sorry guys. I know the slime lung and all the nasty you've been dealing with. I apologize. But we need this to be up to some point where it's going to count as submerged in liquid. I don't know when that happens, but I'm going to guess it's pretty much a tile high. So when that... oh, that's not... that's on a fence. Oh, bugger me. I built it wrong. I gave it one tile too little for space. Awkward. Very awkward. I can move it over, tile, and bring the ladder down here. That would do the job. Right? Just do that, right? That'll be fine. Yeah, sure. Awkward way to do that, but pop that guy out of there. Oh, that's not going to work either. This is going to be annoying. Cancel. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Cancel, cancel. Just move the wall over, Drake. Doesn't matter that much that it's 3 tiles or whatever it is there. Make that happen. Deconstruct that. Put that in there. Take these tiles out. There we go. Ladder down this way. Deconstruct these ones. Like that. Pardon me. Throat's a little raspy today for some reason. Okay. Then we should be able to take this, plop it down there, give us the space to work with. Excellent. You're still not submerged in water. So we can't run this yet. It won't run, so it won't heat. So this temperature is going to be too cold, which means... oh, it's polluted water. That should be fine. Because it's almost positive temperatures. And it will... no, we'll let it fill up first. And then we'll just... I don't know, how much temperature do these guys output at? I was told that it outputs at a set temperature. Is that still the case? That has no content. 20.3 degrees, huh? That's about what's coming out of here, isn't it? A little cooler. Alright, so this goes in here now. That should be in place and working. This pipe... okay, this one's going to feed these guys. Okay, those guys are going to feed into the cleaning system. This is to be only germ-free gray water. So polluted water that's not full of germs. I think we're going to set up the same sort of thing here. That there. Yeah, we'll do that with the automation wires. Like that to run the pump here. We'll just tell it the same rules, that it can go when... send a green signal when above 100. Right, I think that's about what this guy was doing. Yeah. There we go, he's now heating up. What's his power drain? Good lord. Oh, that's gonna blow my whole base up. 960. That's not great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna run a buffer on that. We're gonna run a buffer gate on this and make that work a little less directly, because that's just wild. That's a lot of power use. Oops, I guess I don't need to take all those out. That and that can stay away. Oops. Ah! Automation wire. Deconstruct. Go that way. Go that way. We'll give it like a 30-second timer, so he'll warm the area up If it gets below 12, it should pump it up a few degrees. Right? Well, let's set that up that way. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do the same thing over here. You're going to go the other way, though. Deconstruct the automation wire. Come on, automation wire. Up here. Down there. Good. 500 kilos. It doesn't need a full tile, but 500 at least. Or something, maybe. Alright, now this thing's on a 5-second timer. I want this on a 30-second timer. Temperature is being censored at 10 degrees. So at 10 degrees Celsius, you'll warm it up. Right? It's going to keep dropping, dropping, dropping. And it's about to hit 10 or below. There we go. Gives a signal. And now it's warming the thing up by a few degrees. With only 500 or 600 kilos in there, it's going to get quite a few degrees in that amount of time. There we go. So it's only going to run for the little short time instead of on, off, on, off, on, off. I don't know that that matters, but it feels like it should. Same thing over here, 30 seconds, and this guy can be also set to 10 degrees. He's almost never going to turn on unless I do something weird. Water-wise, we don't have enough going through here, so this thing only is designed to stay that high. This one will also do the same, but you don't have power, do you? Nope, you don't have power lines for those. Let's link those. And again, these aren't gonna, what's going on? Pipe problems? What? Oh, it's blocked pipes, maybe? This? What's going on? Why is it? What's this symbol about? Oh, no liquid. Oh, that's not on the sieve. That's on the joints. That's fine. There we go. Fixed the problem. Well, this vent can go away. In fact, this whole little strange oddity here can go away. This beast up here is still running the hydrogen and oxygen generation. Hydrogen is still fine over here. We've managed to clean all this out, so these guys will be very inactive. Still at the 8 and 8 with the proper setup here. You guys, however, are you still set up? Yeah, you're still set up the same signal. So when somebody dies of old age here, then they get replaced. Let's see what's going on in the printables. We've got some fried mushrooms. Mmm, tasty. Let's do that. Nothing else we really need to deal with right now. Oh, look, we got some water starting to melt down here. That's good. Let's mop up this. Not sure why that's there. Okay. That's fine there. Our water levels here are only 200. You're waiting for the level to reach high here. Is this thing shut off? It just legitimately has no water in it. That's fine. You also have no water. We're getting there. Once it hits this level, then it'll start pumping. And you will clean the stuff through the sieve and immediately dump it in here because this is not germy water. This stuff is not going to work unless it is filled. Huh. I see. Nope, that's not how that works. Curious if there's a way to, if this thing, something I should do to stop this thing. Well, if it goes one germ into that pipe, it'll stop, so that's fine. We have some fish. What kind of ages we got on these things? 5s, 7s, 10s, 15, 16, 22, 13, 17, 22. So we're a few cycles away from starting to harvest fish. I don't know how many there are in here, and I'm a little concerned about the idea of checking. It's a really disturbing number. Either way, let's take out the excess unwanteds here. What do we got here? Why do we... Oh, polluted dirt and such, eh? Oh, you know what? We don't have another one of these. Let's do that. We can start consuming, or putting our polluted dirts and stuff into a squisher to get that working. You are well over your volume, are you not? Yeah, we got water sitting up here on top. It's still spilling over. Oh, that's from the ice, I think, melting. That's okay. This guy's now going to run. We're now running water down into this system, and it's ending up here. Why do we have germs? Did I just see germs? No. Phew. Slightly panicked there. Okay, we're on the second tile now. 30, 35. Okay, this guy's going to activate at 100. That will send these two active... No, these two active to start running water out directly into here. That triggers off before this one does. That's fine. When this fills up, it will max out there. This one will max out at this level, shutting these two off. But there'll be tons of water in there by that point. This thing is set up properly to run water into the germ killer. That's good. These guys are still active as a offline trigger, basically, to run cool water to cool off the base on this side. Okay. How about this guy? We never did finish you, right? That's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and put this on with a regular water and enable auto bottling. We'll get that thing set up so we will have the ability to cool the water as we need. We have piping that needs to finish there, but what do we got over here for dormancy? How long until you're on? Next active in 1.7 seconds. Oh god, or 1.7 cycles. Very nice. Very nice. So he's going to start generating some natural gas for us, which will be good because the batteries right now are mostly running on coal, as far as I understand it. Oh, we got research failed up here. I never looked at for like forever. That's unfortunate. Rad bolt collector. Let's do 2 of them. Because why not? We can. So we might as well. I don't know if they like have issues if they're right next to each other, but you guys are cooling off for the day, slowing down. Apparently the satellite issue that I had with the star map is because of the proximity. So we found a something, but this guy's not going to give us vision out past that distance, so we'll have to wait until we what's the temperature here? We'll have to wait until we actually get to another asteroid and use it to do the work. So let's run these power up here. I think this line can handle it. I think that's fine. Could be wrong on that, but I think it's able to handle it. You need to export to the right. You need to go down. Both of you at the 50 bolt marker. Make those. One more, please. Joshua. Oh, they're taking turns. Well, you could have just finished the dudes. It feels like they should do that job more consistently, but there is actually hold on a second. There's a priorities button that I don't remember if I ever took care of. Options. Enable proximity. There you go. There we go. Let them finish that job. So that'll make them, if they're up here, they're more likely to take another job that's generally up here than to switch to taking a job that's down here, like whatever he's doing. What are you guys looking for? Is that a broken pipe or power, or what was that? Is that a old power line that's connected? Oh goodness. And it's connected to nothingness? Well, I mean... let's just take that one out for now. That's amusing. I did want to finish up here, so let's do that. While we're finishing up things elsewhere. This goes there. So this tile here goes out. Right, and then this gas vent can also go out. This guy can come in here. The point of this is to be a gas filtration unit. Or cleaning filtration unit. So we have germ problems all over the place, and we got people that are sick. They don't like it. Suffocating. But not suffocating now? Who is suffocating is now not suffocating. I don't understand. We have a lot of oxygen issues as well. So I'm thinking what we need to do is this is all polluted oxygen, really. Hold on a second. Why do we have... Oh, because of this... Because of this brilliantly designed wall that I made. Yes, so what we're going to end up doing is pulling in gases into here and then expelling them when they're clean. Unfortunately, that's not going to work great. I want that swept up. I want these swept up. And then in here, because this is now a vacuum, full vacuum, right? We have May shut off from here, right? May is not able to go through here. No, everybody's allowed to go through here. Okay. Default is nobody, please. Oh, wait. Default is everybody, please. Except for May. Because May, you got the stinkers. We don't want that happening. Alright, so as long as we haven't caused any problems, she hasn't gone in here recently, good. Alright, now this I would like bleachstone put in. Can we sweep up some bleachstone? We had some somewhere, right? We have some here. Oh, what the heck is going on here? How is that even possible? You know how that's possible? May walked through there and farted well in the water, and instead of it fixing itself, it creates a bubble. And there's no way for me to fix this. There is. I'll have to do it like that. Oh my god, May. You've wrecked the base again. I mean, maybe not. But I do need this taken out now. And then I need it. Oh, that's so frustrating. Never get a flatulent character. At any cost. Never accept them. That's not where I wanted the opening. I wanted it there. This one gets deconstructed. Put the water vent in there. That is so nice. I think this might actually still be an airlock. Yeah, this is still a liquid lock, but it's got a natural gas pile in it. A bubble in it. Like, what the heck? Ugh. How much water's in here? 533 kilos, but there's 100 grams of farted out natural gas in the airlock. In the liquid lock, I mean. That's so annoying. I think what I'll do is... Will this break if I take this out? I think this airlock should stay. Hold on. I'm legit gonna save this up. So, this is episode 27? Sure it is. I think so. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save that. I'm going to cancel this. I'm gonna break this tile. We're gonna let that water fall out. Come on. What are you... You're just picking up sandstone? That's all you're doing? Just delivering the sandstone. It's super important right now, isn't it? Thank you. Now, that should still remain as an airlock, yes? Good. A liquid lock. I don't want that there. I want this here. There is liquid on that tile. There's also liquid on that tile. Jeepers, really? And that flowed all the way down? Dang it! Now there's a bubble of water on top. All the way across, so that's going to mess up the entire spacing. Alright, that's now closed. Build another one, here. Fine. And I don't know if that'll fix itself. It probably should, actually. But we'll see. We'll see if that actually corrects itself immediately. Without my intervention or not. Get that out of there. There you go. Solved. Okay. Cancel this, don't need it, thank you. Thank you much. And that time go away. That was annoying. No maze walking through these things, please. That's so silly that I have to, like, physically block her access. You are going to... Oh, you can't copy... Yes, you can copy settings. Go ahead. Finish that up, please, guys. How's our water levels going? We're getting there. We are running water in here through this system, so the cold water upstairs is getting cleaned up. And it's coming out at 17 degrees. I'm okay with this. Oh, we just picked up... Oh, that's polluted dirt. I was going to say, we just picked up a fillet. No, we didn't. Ah, there we go. We haven't been here for a long time, and we've got a new Paku fry in there. Excellent. Finish that. Good, the work's being done. Let's grab the orders off of this one. For me not to go through it anymore. And then we're going to set that as open. This one actually can be set as open as well. It's just a matter of permissions that I'm more interested in than anything. The gate's going to function as a permissions gate, finally. Ah, little splashes of water coming through from the polluted whatever. Okay, now, that is mostly solved. What I'd like to do now is do a clean sweep order. Make sure that we get everything from, like, each of these sections cleaned up. Make sure we don't have any... autosave right now, really. There. Make sure we clean all this stuff. We don't have any spill marks anywhere. This stuff is fine. That doesn't need to be cleaned up. This does. Not there. Okay, nothing there. Alright. You guys are fine. That can be as is. This could be cleaned if not necessary. A frozen balloon, guys. We have frozen balloons upstairs. I love it. None of this was spilt on. Okay, good. What do we got up there? Piece of glass? Sweep that up. We're good here. How are we doing on the research output? Okay, we're already... Yeah, they're both collecting at the same rate, aren't they? 18 per cycle. I should have checked how much they would normally collect, but I think this... Yeah, 18 rods per cycle is what's just out there. So there's definitely enough ambient space to double up on those. Probably even, like, triple or quadruple up on those, I would imagine, but... Circuit overload. Yes, indeed. We are going to have that, aren't we? Power problems. So this guy is potentially smashing over the limit. Because why? Because we have those heaters on it. Okay. Fair enough. Circuit-wise, you or you? Neither. We're going to need a main line again, or another one of these lines again. Okay. I don't hate that idea, and I also don't hate the idea of just popping that up here. Is that a good spot? No, it's not, is it? This is a main power line. What are we doing with this one? That's a fairly substantial one for itself, by itself, I mean. Temperature-wise. I'm going to remove this. We'll get this thing... Oh, I can't believe I did that again. Everybody else can believe it. We're going to see if this works. We're going to see if this one works, because, heck, I'm not doing that whole cleanup again unless I absolutely have to. So this goes in here. And what I needed to do there is just simply a bridge system. So I want you to bring... If you can't go in here, you'll come out. So this trigger here will only control... this automation controls this thing, the aqua tuner. So if the aqua tuner is not going to operate... then I want it to just push the water through. That's the plan. Hopefully that works. And where is the aqua tuner and its friends going? Well, this up here is where the heat will be produced, or this steam will be turned into heat, and then it'll come back out as liquid form at 90-something degrees, drop down into here. This guy activates at some point. Let's see. When the water that we're pumping through there is below minus what? Hold on. Gotta think this one through. Put another one of these in here too. I wonder if we bring it. Yeah, we're gonna bring this down instead of going back up there. And take that bridge out. I'm gonna bring this down. to here. We're going to run it along here. We're going to put in a couple of radiant tiles right there. This insulated. That's insulated, good. Then it's going to go back up this way. It's fine, it can come up here. So this will be an in and out scenario, right? So this will cool the water, bring it up here, but it's going to have to pump the water down somehow. What I need to do is just use this to cool this system exclusively. So we do need a separate standing pump, right? And that pump can be here. And pipe-wise, we're going to remove this. Your pipes are going to come in. These are going to be regular, no, insulated tiles, insulated pumps, pipes. Run along to there, go in, back around to the bottom, get tested to see if they need to be cooled. If it does need to be cooled, then it'll go in here and run through here. This aqua tuner is going to be set to be, try to bring the water not to, oh, hold on, can't get off there, there we go. The brine has a freezing point of 22.5 degrees. So I don't want it to cool below 22.5 degrees. Let's say -6 or 8. So let's say -6 degrees. And it'll drop it by 14, making it -20. If the temperature is above -6 degrees, then we will cool it. Yes, that's a fine idea. I think that'll work. And it will be quite cool for when it goes through the next cooling cycle. Now this brine is sent over to cool the heat system over here. And to cool the glass room. It could also be used, for instance, in cooling up here if we needed to. I don't know if that's... I think that would transfer, yeah. We could run it up here and loop it through. We could do that. Then these things wouldn't keep popping. Not a bad idea. We need power for this beauty. Do that. You are run off of what? You run off of that line, not this one, which probably would be better. Let's see. Where is your power demands? 1200. 1320. That's not connected. Right now you're at 1320. 14, 15, 16, 17, 1800. You're never going to have an issue there. So let's do that. Run this and see about our power loop. This is the line from here. So actually this bridge can disappear. This one right here. I guess we don't have to remove that wire, but we did anyway. Oh yeah, we did, because it was connected to that line. Okay, go there, and... No, what? Game with your autosaves when I'm... Oof, that's dangerous. Oh, and it connected it too. Where else? What else did it do? Yeah, it did. Oh my god. Why? Why autosave do you have to be like that, huh? I mean, I need the autosaves for the series, obviously, but that is frustrating. It should have, there should be a way for that to not happen. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. There we go. Right, make that line. That's a separate standalone unit. Now this right here has no output line, which is what we were going to try to do to make a separation of the power systems here. So, we should basically do all of this down here as one, right? These hopefully will never run at one time. 1, 2, 3, 480, 500, 600, 710, 720, 7, 8, 9, that's 1,000 power just on that. Plus those guys. That's going to need its own, very own power system. Okay, so we're going to go with the power line here. So we're going to disconnect this set here. You need to have your own power system running up this way. Right? Yes, you do. Forgot that whole shit. Go, and you guys have to run through, not that thing. We're gonna disconnect that thing. We're gonna deconstruct that entirely. Old news. Nope, not there. Not there. Okay. Move you across this way, and I don't know if I can bridge directly. I think I gotta move one tile and then bridge. Like that. Power bridges, please. Not a power bridge, a conductive wire bridge. Like that. Okay. Now, this should be plenty of power for that. Now, what we're supposed to do here, pardon me, is close this up. Now that that's all in place, close that off, and put a new tile in there. Right? Let's actually sweep this up first. Might as well pull that steel out of there. There's 1,200 grams of steel sitting in there. Definitely want to get that out of there. There we go. Now, one of these tiles, which is ceramic. How are we doing on time? Good. One of those ceramic tiles goes in there. This guy goes away. Like that. And we need another ceramic tile. We should probably have it here for the liquid flow. This tile goes away. That thing's gone. Good. I don't know if I can have these in here with... I think I can have these in here with the machine in behind them. The steam engine in there. We'll see. The idea of this oil here is to allow the gradient pipes to transmit much faster through the liquid, because it's got a lot of substance to it, and allow them to convert the heat, to keep the machine from overheating, because it can overheat as far as I understand it. If I understand correctly, these things have a static temperature. Overheat temperature 1,000 degrees. And none of these things are actually going... This says the steel is going to improve its overheat temperature. I don't know that that's the case. I don't think that's the case. Let's see. Let's try it for test it for science. So this would be an overheat temperature of 1,000. So when I build it with the gold amalgam, it should be 1,050. I don't know that that's going to work, but here we go. Steam engine going in place now. And then we need to have these power lines connected there. This is still a vacuum, yes. Yes, it is. Excellent. There we go. Get those lines connected. Boom, boom, boom. All right. It is not enough steam. Steam temperature below 125. Right in here is vacuum. I think we want vacuum in there. I think. Yes, because we should produce steam once these things heat up. Pipe is blocked. Is it? Is it blocked though? Really? Why is that counting as blocked? What? Oh, the end is blocked. My dumb. I never put the vent in. It's like, what? How has my system failed already? I didn't even get to test the cycle. That's fine. Then this guy right here, insulated tile, is all ready. You've got everything out of here? Nope, we don't. That copper needs to be swept up. And then these ceramic tiles, if that is actually ceramic, yes, is going to go in here to close this off. What the heck? Overload damage? Overload damage? We can't have overload damage. Oh, we have power line problems in here before we even start. What the bloody heck? How is this line having problems? It can handle 20K. How? What? What? I'm more than a little... What's going on? What is going on with this wire? It's 2.1 kilowatt, 2.17 kilowatts current load. It can handle 20 kilowatts. Why is there a problem here? Overload damage. It's just blasting. How? The conductive wire is... Oh. Did I put conductive wire in there? Of course I did. Of course that's wrong. Of course that's wrong. My dumb. I was like, what the heck? Clearly this is broken. Clearly this is bugged. It's not doing what it's supposed to. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Can we please put the right lines in here? Maybe repair this guy too. That would be lovely. Oops. Can we fix that before he destroys himself entirely and blows up into a festering mess of death? This is cold air in here. Good. And temperatures in this area is going to get cold. It's going to get very cold in this room. That's okay. Nope. Alright, are we going to fix that thing or what? Come on. Build that. Come on. Come on, guys. Finish it up. You got this. For the 432nd time, we're going to make this thing work. There, sweep those up, please. Remove that stuff right away. Then proper power lines. These babies is fine, but we have the conductive stuff in there, so we got them in. Good, you're now connected and there's no problems with the line anymore because I... Oops. That's good. Pipes are... Water's running, but this thing's not operational. Temperatures below, not enough steam. Good. Now just close that off, please, friends. Now that I used the right wires to do things with. If we close that off, we are in the vacuum effectively. 1 and 2. This thing is triggering if the temperature is above -6. It's currently at -12, so the temperature in these pipes is not above. Okay, it's fine. It is expelling some heat out here. What I want to do then, in this case, is pull some heat across the system. Actually, you are venting now, right? You are. So these guys are starting to push the temperatures back up. You're set to only hit 50, and it is cold in that room. Oh, I love it. So that's not going to trigger. This guy's set for 30. You know what? We'll do like... We'll set this signal to 800. Let him pump out a bit more glass. I don't know that I really need it. We might need it for like space units and stuff. Space construction. But not right now. Or maybe we close this off. Put a door in here, close that off. Put a door in here. Let's do that. Let's separate these out. There, please. This is igneous rock. Fine choice for there. Oh, crap. Let's not make any glass while we're doing this, please. That was not how I meant to lock them in. You can go out that way. Okay, good. As long as you can exit there. They can't come this way, but they can go back that way. That's fine. This thing needs to be built. Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna sweep this and this out of here in a hot minute, and the glass can stay, the iron ore can go. Igneous rock can go. We can also sweep up this mess here. Good. Get some quality material out of there. How are we doing over here? You're still not triggering, of course, because of the temperatures. Gotta get a lot colder than that. Now, that's not going to activate until this baby activates for over here. So, did we set this up? Oh no, we have to move the other rocks and stuff. That's why it's still not active. Because there's all this igneous rock and such on top of it. Let's take that off for a moment. We don't clean those out. I'm going to temporarily disable this building. Okay, everybody go clean up quick. Temperature's fine in here. I know it's the death chamber, but it's fine at the moment. Open. Open. Go. Go. Run faster, do your things. Alright, they'll clean that up real quick for us. Excellent. Louise Wart's doing its job. We get a little more liquids down here. This guy activates at what? Below 200? Okay. I'll put him on a trigger for a timing. That wouldn't be... I don't think that's necessary. How often have I missed these printables for more than 3 cycles? Huh? How often? Spores? No. Medicine? And... Oh. Increased air consumption. Decreased germ resistance. Not a great life if you're... You know, if that's your thing, but that's a lot of construction, Bubbles. That is a lot of construction. Early bird, iron gut, doesn't do cooking, and decreased excavation. Adding, decoring, operating. No, see, those are interesting mix, but not for the early base. A straight up good doctor that gets sick. That's weird. Oh, goodness. I don't hate the idea of a new person, but I think we'll skip. We'll outright skip. I don't think we have the manpower for it here until we get to the new location. We're not going to likely want to do that. So we are improving the water amount here. A full 10 kgs actually is coming in here. Those run pretty steady. Did we connect the power systems now? So we're running this as a separate power line. Okay, we've accomplished a surprisingly large amount of things today. This is set up, but again, the temperature has to drop because this has to climb here to do... It is sort of climbing. Actually, I don't know that that will. This has to be set up, though. Okay, so let's get this igneous rock out of here, or this iron ore. The igneous rock. That's it. Okay, get all those out of there, and then we'll close these doors. Oh, 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 close the doors fast. Close those doors fast. Activate this building. Good. Alright. We're going to start this thing now. Underway. We've got sand being delivered. And off you go. Getting the work done. Now this should be on the left for sure, so people aren't running past it. Should also probably be on the ground with a little bit of a splash puddle on it. Gold? Wait, did we just refine gold? I'm so confused. How did we just get gold there? That is weird. Did we just melt some equipment onto it? I'm not sure what... Oh. Did we just melt the pipe? Wait a second. Did I just melt that radiant pipe? Yeah, we so totally just melted that pipe. That is entirely what happened. Well, that's disturbing. That's exactly what happened, I think. Unless I accidentally deconstructed it. Do you think that's possible? That I made such a strange mistake? No. Alright, that should crank the temperature in here pretty aggressively. Yeah, it does, and it is, and the water is now running. Okay, so we got minus 13.5 degree water coming through here. Let's check the thermals in the area. Abe, why are you standing in the heat? Wow, that does convert the heat fast, doesn't it? This glass is what? 60 degrees. Is it going to damage anything by cold? I don't think so. Look at the heat. Look at the temperature it drops there. That's crazy. Okay, and then over here it's going to get even colder. I don't think we're going to have any negative problems, because we have some carbon dioxide here that could freeze, I suppose. that's possible. Remove a few of this junk here. What is in here? Algae, other things. We do that. Okay. So the system over here will start heating rather substantially because of the work being done over here. We are sweeping, right? Let's sweep all that up. Okay. I'm in favor of this. I feel like we've kind of got ourselves back on track after that nonsense. So I'm not currently raging about the problems. We have the plants growing again. We didn't starve to death. We did produce polluted water all over the place. Why are we dropping polluted water here? Did I miss that for like a really long time? Probably. Probably just needs a good sweeping. Good mop. A little bit down there too. Okay. We actually managed to get this clean. The fish system is actually starting to pump. That's polluted dirt. This should actually have some age 25-ish. 23, okay. And a 24, okay. So we're like a cycle or so away from getting the fish fry online. The infinite fish fry. We did finish up our research again, so we could do more of that. This is battery modules, solar panel modules, and power outlet fittings. Those are for inside the rocket, so that'd be cool. Let's do that. If that's the right type of research. Is that the right research? Is this the... Yeah, this produces the yellow. There's another one that we haven't touched yet, though. Our CO2 is packed up here, so it's ready for when we get a rocket going, if that's the thing we're going to do soon. We still have this bizarre laddered ice wall, which I'm leaving because it's amusing. This thing is dormant in another 12.9 cycles. That could be troubling. If we have issues, we'll have to keep an eye on that and possibly add in some other hold from somewhere else. We might actually want to have this thing. Actually, we do want to have this thing set on an automation system. So we'll have a hydro sensor. Yeah, hydro sensor right here, so it doesn't pump when it's below a certain point. Yes, that's fine. That'll be a nice simple fix right there. Oh man, it's starting to feel a little better now. Okay, so this guy is also needs to make his steel and his iron and stuff. How much gold amalgam and such do we have? Not a lot. I'm going to give us another run of the gold. Another run of the iron. And let's up this to 25 for the steel. Good. Might as well make some tungsten. Don't know what we're going to use it for, but have a little around wouldn't be a bad idea. A little more copper. Good. Let's let it run for a while. That'll help determine if this temperature situation is being dealt with. Okay, so as long as this is above 100 kilos, you run. So if the water drops below the top level, or the second level, then it's not going to empty this entire thing out. Because this other one is a loop, which is fine. It'll run endlessly for the temperature loop for this stuff. So that can't be... we can't wreck that. In case we have heat problems coming in later. These things do. Some of these things do produce some heat. But as long as this thing is filled up pretty aggressively, which it is, seems to be... I don't think it's going up. Don't see those numbers climbing. They're pretty much stable. Because it's pumping it out as fast as it's pumping it in. That'll stop when it gets to here. If we can fill that up, that'll be great. You guys need to copy your orders over to here, so we got that thing running. Temperature's regulated on these 3 chambers. It's excellent. This over here is working. Why is this water here? Did I not clean this water out? I feel like that's a problem that's returned and shouldn't have returned. And the next thing I could do is put in this gas filtering system. And part of what we need to do is consider how we're going to get rid of or fix the oxygen levels, because they are getting very bad. We have way less oxygen than we need. We've had that case for about 200 of the 249 cycles we've run. But what we can do is start scrubbing some of this, like we can use some of these scrubbers. Where are they? Carbon skimmers. Uses water to filter carbon dioxide. I believe it doesn't waste the water, it just dirties it, right? Yeah, so it should, well, we'll see. I don't know how it actually works. If it generates polluted water that is germy, then we'll have to dump it over here, which is totally fine. I can handle that. I think maybe right up here, we'll put a couple of these in. It's kind of bottom right. Maybe over here even. I could move that water thing here. Move that up to here in case we needed it. We could take this guy out of here and we could put 2 skimmers in there. Let's do that. Let's see how that pans out. We'll look at that in tomorrow's episode. And we'll put these, we could actually have, heck, we could have 3 of those buggers across here, couldn't we? Because this ladder is redundant. Very redundant. Let's do that. Let's take that thing out of there. Take these down out of here. Put some skimmers in. And we'll take care of those in the next episode. I don't know sort of how this pans out. We'll put 1 in here to see how it works. Anyways, that's going to be it for today. We do need a water input-output option here. It doesn't actually produce any air. It just cleans the carbon out of it and turns it into polluted water. So it's kind of just like venting the carbon dioxide, isn't it? Isn't it? That's basically what that does. Right? I don't think that's a bad idea then. Just vent the carbon dioxide. Maybe that's what we need to do and add in some more of this production. Pump is not any gas. Why? Oh, because this system is offline. Of course. We could improve this by having this water come across and add in here. Okay, if I do that, like this, let's do this. Hold on, you gotta fix this. I know. Over your limits, Drake. I know. I know. You don't really hate me for it, do you? Deconstruct that. That. Fixing this issue here, and we're going to put in a pump filter right there. And that is supposed to be gone as well. Oh, it will be gone. Good. And then what we'll do is put out a pipe here. Like that. Another bridge in here. There, and a pipe. It'll go this way, so he can run up that way and operate that side first. Right? These two can both go to the same pumping. Oops. Forgot about that. Overbuilt this. That's fine. And there. Good. That will work. Make all that happen, and we'll get back at that tomorrow. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me for some more fun in Oxygen Not Included. I think we're almost stabilized enough to consider other places to live and other places to explore, now that we're not going to die from lack of water and the great catastrophes ahead of us. 250 cycles, probably could have done it if he was even half decent at this game in like 70. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you guys are still enjoying yourselves. Let me know in the comments how it's going for you and if you're what you want to see us prioritize next. So thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a great day. Be in game.